Hey you guys, thank you for joining me for another video today. I wanted to show you guys something, okay? This is the Sedona Library that we're at, and last night we got crap loads of rain and actually snow. We got snow first, then we got rain, and it's starting to clear out. They're just scared shitless. They're scared of getting burnt. But I wanted to tell you, okay, look right up here. I tossed some orgonites up here, and I want to show you what they're doing. Like wherever I go now, wherever I have put my orgonites, this is what I'm seeing. Freaking cigarette butts every freaking where. Cigarette butts every freaking where. Let me get you a better view of this. I mean, everywhere you look, you come out here, there's cigarette butts. I'm talking about hundreds of them. And when you go out into the actual parking lot of the library, they're all over the freaking, they're all over the library's parking lot too. They're just every freaking where. It's disgusting. But what they're doing, just so y'all understand, like what they're doing is they're putting these everywhere. You know, cigarettes are, you know, full of all kinds of disgusting chemicals and shit. And this is a public library. It's no smoking, you know, out here. So they're not. You know, this isn't supposed to be happening. But everywhere that I have put my orgonites here in Sedona, if you go to every single spot that I've put my orgonites, like up on Sedona Airport, which is an airport where the actual places where I actually put the orgonites, it's actually supposed to be private property where nobody's supposed to be there. Hundreds of freaking cigarette butts everywhere. That's kind of their strategy for trying to stop the orgonite energy from getting out. Because what happens is once you like gift it somewhere, you bury it or you toss it somewhere, the energy starts spreading. It gets into the trees, it gets into the rocks, it gets into the water. And if you could see with like your third eye, or you could see with in the astral or in the etheric realm, right? It's like blue fire, right? Is where is this? Man, it's hard to see, but I hope you can see this. It's like blue fire is spreading everywhere, and that's actually God's etheric, you know, energy. It's like the Creator's etheric energy, and it starts spreading. And then once it starts spreading like wildfire. It starts spreading everywhere, and what happens is, wherever this spread happens, like demonic forces, satanic forces, you know, Illuminati forces, whatever you want to call them, they lose the territory, and they can't go there. They can't go to these places anymore. It's like they lost that territory. Demons can't exist there. Evil can't exist there. So I've seen all kinds of techniques, like in Houston, where I did it at. They would do stuff like this. Like you see how these are? Like the energy starts flowing in ley lines, and you would see like wooden posts, railroad. You know how the railroads have those wooden things, that the tracks, they would take those and lay them down in certain corners. They would start putting smart meters up everywhere where I put my orgonite. They have all different kinds of tactics. But here in Sedona, what they're doing is cigarette butts everywhere. They're putting cigarette butts everywhere, and then what they're doing is, it's not just the cigarette butts. Once they put the cigarette butts down, they're radiating and nanoteching. They're putting dark ether energy into the cigarette butts, and then they're spreading it out into nature, like into all these trees and animals and plants and stuff. They're spreading that dark ether out so that the positive life force ether can't spread. They're trying to stop it from spreading, but it does. I promise you, it's not going to work. I know how to deal with all this stuff. I know how to use like prayer and intention and radionics devices to undo basically everything that whatever they do. I know how to undo it, so I'm not worried about it. But I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to show you guys that and just kind of show you like how much the U.S. government and how these Illuminatis, how much they hate orgone energy. They just hate it. So you guys keep making it. You guys keep putting it out there. Now what I wanted to look at the snow on the mountains over here. Artificial snow, not real snow, by the way. Artificial snow. What I wanted to tell you guys was I wanted to talk to y'all. What was I going to talk to you about? Oh, okay. I wanted to tell y'all, okay? Like yesterday, I come to go get in my car for the day, and there's this like a Hispanic Mexican lady. She's in her car, she's on her cell phone, and I never seen this lady before. And it's just weird because in like the condominiums, like where I live, there's nobody ever just sitting out and sitting in their car. And nobody ever does that. I've never seen that since the whole time I've been there. So I thought something was up with that. So I didn't pay it any mind. I was like, whatever. I just get in my car. I kind of thought at first, I got the idea she's a gang stalker, but I was like, I'm just not worried about it. I got too much stuff to do today. So I just got in my car and I'm taking off. So last night I'm laying in my bed, right? And I'm getting hit pretty hard with like negative energy. So I'm thinking, man, I thought about that lady, right? So when I thought about that lady, I figured out something that they do with the cell phones, and it's important for like targeted individuals to know about this, so you kind of can understand what they're doing. Okay, what they do is once they're on their cell phone, and then you come out, of your house or whatever, or you get close to them, what they do is they lock on a signal to you. And once they lock on a signal to you, they do kind of what's called a connection attack. It's like now you're connected to their whatever, their radionics or their radiation device or whatever. You're connected to that now, right? So now that you're connected to that, they can beam more negative energy or radiation to you. So I just said a quick prayer. I said, you know, that lady who was out in the parking lot, who was basically targeting me with negative energy, or on her cell phone, you know, if she did something negative to attack me through the cell phone, I ask for that connection to that cell phone to be broken right now. In Jesus Christ's name I pray, amen. And when I did that, boom, huge freaking relief. It was like, oh my God, I can't explain to you. And even look, like even now when I said that, look what happened. So I wanted to tell you guys that's what they're doing, and you can say a prayer like that to undo what they're doing to you. Now look how the sun's coming out. And I also wanted to tell y'all, after you know who a gang stalker is, you can retaliate against them. Like after I figured out like what she did to me and that she was a gang stalker, then I used all different kinds of methods, but I can give you one. You can call upon the blue flame victory angels, which are archangels Michael's angels. And I called upon them and I asked them to stab her all over her body wherever they attacked me with their blue flame swords. And when you do that, whatever that person or whatever these entities did to you, it will undo. It'll undo all the damage to your body, and it will return what they have done back to them. So you can ask, and that's what I did. I asked that they stab her all over her body from head to toe with blue flame swords, and to fill her with blue flame fire. You can ask that they be filled with violet fire. You can ask for the violet fires to go to the violet fire angels to go to find them and to saturate them with violet flames, to them and all their leaders and all their elite chain of command, their whole network. You know, you can ask for stuff like that, and when you do, it'll, whatever negative energy or whatever they've done to you will be undone to your body. It will be like completely undone. So That's one thing I do. Also, I create, I create different beings, just like the Illuminati and these Freemasons and these Satanists. You don't realize it. Like every person on this planet is under some kind of demonic oppression. So what you can ask for is you can create your own beings, whatever you want. I create pit bulls, I create angels, I create lions, I create all different kinds of stuff. But once you create them, you can tell them what to do, and there's no limitation. They can literally, you guys, they can do anything. They can do anything. I promise you. You'll be amazed by the things they can do for you. You just tell them and they'll do it. So I asked him, I said, whatever that woman did to me with her intention, with the cell phone or whatever, return it to her. I told my pit bulls to bite her. And whenever people, just like, they send us negative energy and it hurts us, right? Because it's negative energy and we're positive beings. We're light and love beings. When you have a positive intention and you return it to them, if they are dark beings and they are satanically possessed or demonically possessed, it'll hurt them. It'll hurt them just like we get hurt. They get hurt. So I told I sick my pit bulls on him, and I told him to go get her and bite her, and all the things that I did basically cleared me. It cleared me of whatever damage they had done to me, and I felt a lot better. So I can give you that as advice to kind of help you. Also, I can tell you another time what they did to me. And this is thousands of different things that happened to me like this, but I'm just trying to give you examples. One time, what they do is they read your mind to kind of see like where you're going to go for the day and what you're going to do. So one of my task was I was going to go to the ATM machine, right, to get some money out. So when I was going to the ATM machine, there's a guy parked in the parking lot, and he's not even parked in a parking spot. He's just parked in the middle of the parking lot. And they've done this to me several times. This is just an example I'm giving you. But what they do is they fill up their cars with the nanotechnology, with the chemtrail nanotechnology, and then right as soon as you get in that area, they will transfer the nanotechnology that they've put all into that car of the Gangstalker. They will transfer it over to you, to your car, and then send it into your body. And that's what they did. Like, I got there, and as soon as I get there, this guy is parked in the middle of the parking lot. As soon as I get there, he takes off. And when he takes off, next thing I know, I'm being flooded with all this chemtrail nanotechnology in my car, and they're sending it all into my body, and then after they get in your body, they start radiating the shit out of you. So I don't know if you've seen a video that I made, but one of their real big weaknesses is orgone water. Orgone water freaking kills and destroys them. So I told my angels to get that, to make gallons and gallons of that bucket of that water, and to pour it all over that gangstalker who attacked me. And when they did that, boom, all of the whatever they did to me was undone, and it was completely gone. Orgone water, man, it's so positive. Orgone water is so powerful, let me tell you. So I made a video on that. Y'all should check that out on my channel, about the New World Order weakness, orgone water. I think that's the exact name of the video. But you can use that against them. You can tell angels to make that form of water and pour it over your gangstalkers or whoever harasses you or intimidates you or harms you in any way, and they will. So I'm almost out of time, you guys. I got like 0 minutes here. I just wanted to give y'all some examples of things that I do to defend myself from these crazy satanic Freemason, government, Illuminati, elite agents, whatever you want to call them. Their time is coming up, you guys. Their time is coming up. Y'all just keep fighting. The best advice I can give you is keep making orgonite. Keep making orgonite. Keep gifting orgonite. It is God's spiritual energy. It destroys them. The more of this stuff we put everywhere, if you're a target individual, you start making it, you start putting it in your community, right? They can't go. The gangstalkers are demon possessed. They